Orange County is changing, and if you're thinking about moving here, already live here, or own property here, there's 5 significant shifts happening right now that you should probably know about. Some of these are gonna reshape entire neighborhoods, some are going to affect property values, and one of them is gonna put Orange County on a global stage in a way that it has never seen before. Welcome back, my name's Leland, and on this channel, we cover everything Orange County, real estate, lifestyle, developments, all of it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's get into the 5 changes. The first change is happening in Irvine, and it's one of the most ambitious public projects in the history of SoCal, and that's, of course, the Great Park. Now, if you've driven past it, you've seen the fields, the big balloon, maybe caught a game there, but what most people don't realize is that what exists today is maybe a quarter of what this thing is gonna become. And we're talking about a $1.1 billion transformation of the former Marine Corps Air Station El Toro, which is about 1,350 acres, that is actively under construction right now and will rival some of the greatest urban parks in the world. Here's what's coming and why it matters. Later in 2026, the Canopy opens. This is a 12-acre retail and dining destination right inside the park. Super crazy. With TNT Supermarket as the anchor, plus In-N-Out, Phil's Coffee, chef-driven restaurants, and a converted World War II hangar turned food hall called the Hangar 10. Also coming is a permanent 10,000-seat amphitheater designed by Gensler, a botanic garden, a city library, a veterans memorial, museums, and the original El Toro Air Control Tower, which still has the Walt Disney painted mascot on the outside, and it's being preserved and potentially converted into a museum where you can climb to the top and look out over the county and there at Great Park. And then there's this, the US men's national soccer team has officially selected the Great Park as their team-based training site for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now here's the real estate implication. The Great Park neighborhoods surrounding this park already command a premium. Communities like Cadence Park, Beacon Park, and Parasol Park are some of the most sought after new construction addresses there in Irvine. As this park continues to build out and the amenities come online, that premium is only gonna go in one direction. If you've been watching the Great Park neighborhoods and waiting, the time to get in is before the Canopy opens, not after. The second change is happening right here in South Orange County, and it's the continued build out of what might be the most remarkable master plan community in all of California, and that's Rancho Mission Viejo. If you haven't heard of it, this is a 23,000 acre working cattle ranch in the hills of South Orange County, and the landowners are in the process of building an entire community on about 6,000 of those acres, while permanently preserving the other 75% as open space and nature reserves. It's been recognized by Forbes and the Global Wellness Institute as one of the largest intentional wellness real estate developments anywhere in the world. Here's what's new in 2026. The village of Rienda, the newest all-age village within the ranch, is releasing its final phase this fall with 3 new neighborhoods: Sunflower by Truemark, Indigo by Lennar, and Primrose by Shea Homes. We're talking 2 to 5 bedroom homes ranging from about 1,500 square feet up to 3,000. A new school and a 6-acre park are being built right alongside these homes, time to open in the same 2026 to 2027 window. And then there's the Gavilon Ridge, a brand new 55+ village from Del Webb, Lennar, and Tri-Point Homes. 326 homes exclusively for active adults with a 5-acre amenity club opening summer 2026, featuring a lap pool, spa, bocce ball courts, fitness center, event bar, and sunset terrace. This is the largest number of 55+ single-level homes in all of Orange County in a master plan community. At completion, Rancho Mission Viejo will have approximately 14,000 homes and 5.2 million square feet of commercial space. Right now, it's still in the middle of that build out, which means new construction inventory still exists in a market where the resale inventory is extremely tight. If you've been priced out of Ladera or RSM, or you're looking for new construction in South Orange County, Rancho Mission Viejo deserves a serious look right now before the final phases close out. Thinking about relocating to Orange County? Well, I got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is the guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. Change number 3 is one of the most exciting coastal transformations happening anywhere in SoCal right now, and it's right here in Dana Point. Dana Point Harbor is undergoing a complete revitalization. Not a renovation, not a facelift, a full reimagining of one of the most iconic coastal destinations on the West Coast. And here's the numbers: $610 million total project budget, a 66-year ground lease with the County of Orange, construction happening on multiple phases simultaneously right now, and the commercial core redevelopment is already underway. 12 new or remodeled multi-tenant buildings, new restaurants, retail, a food hall called the Boathouse, rooftop decks, outdoor green spaces with fire pits, public art and event spaces for concerts, and even farmers markets. The marina rebuild, that's a $180 million project being handled by Bellingham Marine. That's the world's largest marina builder. It's actually ahead of schedule for 2027 completion, and there's gonna be 2 brand new hotels that are coming, built by R.D. Olson Development. That's the same firm that built the beloved Lido House in Newport Beach. The waterfront boardwalk that all the locals love is actually doubling in size, creating one of the largest walkable harbor experiences on the entire West Coast, connecting Doheny State Beach all the way to Baby Beach. The target for completion is 2028, which also happens to align with the LA Olympics. Now here's what that means for real estate. Dana Point has historically been one of the most undervalued coastal cities in Orange County. It has the harbor, Doheny State Beach, Salt Creek Beach, incredible whale watching, great restaurants, and yet it's priced below Newport and Laguna. When this revitalization is complete, Dana Point is gonna feel like a completely different city, and the buyers who get in before that perception shift are gonna be the ones who benefit the most. Change number 4 is happening across the county, and it reflects a massive shift in how California is thinking about land use, housing, and community design. The old mall is dead, and what's replacing it is super fascinating. Let me give you 2 examples happening right now in Orange County. First, the Westminster Mall. This was one of those North Orange County original shopping destinations. It opened in 1974, hit its peak with 168 stores, and like a lot of traditional malls, it spent the last decade slowly emptying out. That site is 83 acres and is now being completely redeveloped into something called the Bolsa Pacific at Westminster. Demolition is underway. The plan calls for 2,250 residential units, 120 room hotel, 220,000 square feet of retail and commercial space, and 13 acres of open space with parks and plazas, and 6,500 parking spaces. You definitely need those parking spaces here in Orange County. It's being built in 3 phases over 10 years, and it's expected to generate $500 million in net revenue for the city of Westminster over its lifetime. Second, the Laguna Hills Mall. Same story, different city. The Laguna Hills Mall site is being transformed into the Village at Laguna Hills. 1,500 apartment units, retail, office space, a hotel, and a community park. The first residential units are already coming online, and this is part of a statewide trend where underperforming retail land is being converted into a walkable, mixed-use neighborhoods that people, especially younger buyers and renters, actually want to live in. And here's why it matters to you as a buyer or seller. These projects don't just add housing, they completely redefine the character of surrounding neighborhoods. Areas that felt suburban and car-dependent are becoming more walkable, more urban, and more desirable, and that directly affects values of homes nearby. Westminster and Laguna Hills are both worth watching as entry-level or value-buy markets that are quietly going through a transformation. The 5th change is less visible than a construction crane, but it might be the most significant of all. The way people are choosing where to live in Orange County has fundamentally changed, and it's really reshaping the demand across the entire market. Post early COVID, the conversation was all about remote work, right? We all heard that. Now that that's settled, it's not a trend anymore, it's actually the standard. And what we're seeing as a result in Orange County is this. Buyers are no longer optimizing purely for commute distance, they're optimizing for lifestyle. That means more families are willing to be in cities around Irvine instead of Irvine, because they can do 2 days in the office and 3 days from the kitchen table, as an example. It means more out-of-state buyers from the Bay Area, Seattle, and Texas are choosing Orange County over Los Angeles because they need to be in California, but they don't need to be in the city or downtown every day. It means that beach cities and master plan communities are seeing demand from a completely different buyer profile than they were, let's say, 5 years ago. And it means Orange County, which already had one of the best quality of life stories in the country, is now getting even more attention from people who realize they don't have to sacrifice career over lifestyle anymore. I see this every week in conversations I'm having with clients. People are moving here from places you wouldn't expect, and the common thread is always the same. They found out they could live here and still do their job. They just needed someone to show them how the market works, and that's what I do. So there you have it, 5 significant changes coming here to Orange County in 2026 that are gonna impact the way people live, how neighborhoods evolve, and where the opportunities are in this market. The Great Park becoming a world-class destination, Rancho Mission Viejo finishing its final phases, Dana Point Harbor completely reinventing itself, old malls turning into new neighborhoods, and a fundamental shift in how buyers are choosing where to plant roots. Orange County has always been one of those most desirable places to live in the country, and what's happening right now is adding to another chapter to that story. If any of these changes have you thinking about buying, selling, or relocating here to Orange County, reach out to me directly. My contact information is right below this video. Let me know what city or area you'd like to see me cover next. My name's Leland. I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, it's Leland. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to Orange County. I've helped countless families make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move here to Orange County, California.